As the sun set over the plains of Oklahoma, residents were not marveling at its beauty, but bracing for a familiar and frightening guest, a tornado. This wasn't just any stormy evening. It marked the peak of an unrelenting tornado season that has gripped the central United States with a ferocity not seen in decades. In June alone, over 300 twisters tore across the Midwest, turning serene landscapes into nightmare vistas. The rampant storms remind us that the power of nature remains untamed, devastating homes and lives with an almost mythic power. These ongoing episodes of severe weather not only recount tales of havoc but also beckon us to delve deeper into the meteorological marvels and societal impacts that encapsulate the tornado terror sweeping across America's heartland. As we explore the science behind these violent twisters, look back at historical precedents, and listen to the heart-rending stories from affected communities, the human fabric intertwined with climatic extremities comes into sharper focus. Tornadoes, nature's most violent storms, are born from thunderstorms and are characterized by their rotating columns of air that touch the ground, typically visible as funnel clouds. Scientists attribute several factors to the formation of tornadoes, with the primary condition being differences in atmospheric stability and wind shear. In the central U.S., the meeting of dry air from the Rocky Mountains and moist air from the Gulf of Mexico creates an ideal breeding ground for these catastrophic events. Despite advances in meteorology, predicting exactly when and where a tornado will hit remains a formidable challenge. However, recent technological improvements in radar and satellite systems have enhanced forecast capabilities, providing communities more time to prepare and respond, thus saving countless lives. Further research aims to refine these predictions to minimize tornado-related fatalities and disruptions. Understanding the frequency and ferocity of recent storms requires a multidisciplinary approach that includes both meteorological insight and climatic context, bridging the gap between pure science and its societal ramifications. The history of tornadic events in the central United States is a long and grim narrative marked by a series of destructive milestones. The 1925 tri-state tornado, which roared through Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana, remains the deadliest in U.S. history, claiming 695 lives. This historic event highlights not only the potential severity of tornadoes, but also the strides made in weather forecasting and public safety practices. While comparing current tornado events with historical data, it is clear that patterns of tornado incidents are shifting, potentially a result of climate change. Studies have pointed to an increase in the variability of tornado occurrences and their migration into new areas. This emerging trend necessitates a continuous reevaluation of safety protocols and preparedness strategies, particularly in areas unaccustomed to such events. These historic analyses not only put recent storms into perspective, but also encourage an appreciation for the advancements in emergency response and community resilience that have developed over time. In the small town of El Reno, Oklahoma, community members recount their experiences with the recent spate of violent storms. From families huddling in storm shelters to businesses rebuilding from the ruins, the human cost of these natural disasters is palpable and profoundly touching. Emergency response teams, often the first on the scene, play a crucial role in the immediate aftermath of these disasters. Interviews with these professionals reveal both the physical and emotional toll exacted by repeated exposures to such high-stress situations. Furthermore, community solidarity in these hard-hit areas exemplifies humanity's capacity for resilience and mutual aid. New initiatives aimed at strengthening community preparedness, such as enhanced storm shelter programs and educational campaigns on safety practices, demonstrate how afflicted regions are adapting to the increasing threat of severe weather. This proactive stance is crucial as the community braces itself not just for recovery, but also for readiness for future storms. In summary, as the central United States grapples with the dual challenges posed by the science of severe weather and the necessity of societal adaptation, the story of this season's tornado terror is both a cautionary tale and a testament to human resilience and ingenuity.